Hello, Internet family. Today is April 1st. I'm here in Los Angeles, recapping for you what it was like to work with Hera last month for March of 2020. I have found myself very fascinated by the Greek gods and goddesses my entire life, so when they come up, it's familiar for me. That said, Hera is not one that I've worked with all that much. I did work with her a lot within the past 6 months or so. There was another time that she was up very much in my awareness. But this time, the way that I work with the monthly goddesses is I, every single day, go visit them in my meditation spaces. And when I go to visit Hera, the interesting thing was this is the most pearly gates vibes I've experienced at all compared to any other god goddess I've ever gone to visit in my meditative journeys. And so whenever I would go to see her, it was like I was going up this huge escalator, very strange, like a big, shiny, pearly white escalator, and then I got to what felt like the pearly gates, which I find really fascinating because I don't think that's really the way that the Greek philosophy of their afterworld rolls with the whole pearly gates vibe, but that's how it was. There was a little registration counter. I would go and show this badge or some kind of clearance I had to get through. I would go through and then kind of walk down some hallways and stuff until I got to her salon. And she would be sitting there. There was always a bunch of other goddesses around, a bunch of other beautiful women around, kind of lounging, doing things. And Hera was very beautiful, eternal, ageless, calm and powerful, and she had all this beautiful stuff around her. And she would talk to me always about community and always about how to generate a community and how to cultivate a community of powerful women and how to, for instance, shine while also encouraging others to shine too, how to not need to diminish anyone in order to shine, and also the vibration of a group of women shining together. And that's been a huge theme in my life lately anyways, with working on the goddess house idea, which we will open the first one in Los Angeles. I'm thinking once this quarantine period is over, I think that all this is working together, and the great awakening that's going to come as a result of what we're going through right now is going to also make the climate of the world such that the goddess house, in the way that I'm envisioning it, can be born in the physical realm, not just online, which I've already cultivated for the past several years. But I do have long-term plan to have these all over the place to educate women, to empower them, to bring us together in a sisterhood of mutual shining and education and respect and elevating each other through community of empowered sisters. And she gave me tips on that every single day. She would give me examples. She would give me encouragement. At the end of the month, which was yesterday, I went to visit her, and she said to me that it was lovely to work together and that I could come back and visit her anytime, that I knew where to find her. And it was interesting too, because I go and do other things in my meditative journeys as well. So I would come in and see her and kind of be in a different vibe, depending on where I was coming from, depending on what I had just done. So sometimes I would kind of take my time getting there. Sometimes I would kind of streamline in and out. And she was always eternally calm, eternally wise. We didn't talk about her relationship with her husband. I know that a lot of people, that's how they see Hera, as just being cheated on by Zeus all the time. That didn't even come up, which I really loved, because I think as women, we're more than our relationships, of course. Everyone is, of course, but so often as women, we'll diminish ourselves and each other by what's going on in our romantic partnerships. And the fact that she is a queen in her own right, of all these women who are also shining, and no one's needing to bow down or be subservient to her. In fact, them being around her elevates them into what they can be. I loved it. It made me feel so inspired. So yeah, that was my work with Hera. Today I will pull a new card, I think today, for April. And sending you guys so much love. Let's give you a little Reiki pop, because this time is an interesting time. It's a time of great shifting and changing. And so just intending that your form take it well, and that you find out who you really are throughout all this, and that it be more beautiful than you expected. Okay, sending you guys love, and I will see you for the next goddess.